But that's the whole thing about being in the moment. You don't really think about it too much.
Yeah, because a lot of pressure's been put on you as a carry, so...
Yeah, I with this, the whole Fiddlesticks thing, you can get a little too cocky, jump the top like I did on Lux, which can either work very well, or it can go horribly wrong where you get stunned or something just as you're starting the drain, and you can't do anything. So you have to really think about what moves the enemy team have. And unfortunately, it's Lux and Morgana at the moment. So, I mean, they've got 2 traps. So if I'm on low health, I mean, I guess I just need to be a little bit careful, you know. And then it's easy pick up on the dragon here, which gets, I mean, I think people underestimate dragon a lot too much. It's so much gold for the whole team, 190 for each player. That's, I'm not going to do the math.
950.
Like, yeah, 950 or something like that. And that's incredible, you know. That's such a game-changing amount of gold. That's like over 3 kills or something. And although people are like, nah, wait, I'd rather get a kill than get dragon, it changes the game so much more.
Yeah, it's nearly 1,000 gold. Come on, that's quite a good amount for it.
And so many people underestimate it. I don't actually ward in this game. It's only a normal game, not a ranked, and no one's too bothered about wards and normals. But I mean, it's important, especially when you're generally. So I guess I should have spent a little bit of money because they're not exactly expensive. But
well, it depends how good a game you're having.
Exactly.
On a game like this, I'd expect wards.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't come to the edge here, but I mean, anyway.
It's still an epic chance.
Yeah, this wasn't very clever from me. I just like... So the problem I did there was I stood in the bush and was like, oh, Master Yi, free kill. But I don't look down and notice that there's more of the enemy team coming. And unfortunately that causes me and Trinidad to die, which isn't too good. And then I have a bit of a caps lock accidental thing where I go push elsewhere F4 mid and then bottom. But it's true, if there's 4 people at bottom, you want to be pushing elsewhere, especially if there's like ADs like Udyr. Yeah, Udyr comes bottom here. I guess it's kind of helpful, but what's he going to do apart from run in like he does and then get chased away? And he has to flash over the wall. It's no point. And if he'd stayed top, he would have got that turret.
That's true.
This is a Fiddlesticks guide, not a Udyr guide. Now I see my teammates are in trouble here, and I'm got my ulti, but I'm not Mr. Incredible, and I can't like take them all. So I've got to be careful here, and I think I might just get too cocky. I don't know. But anyway, I Pro Storm in and pick up 2 double kill. Instead of chasing Irelia like most people do, getting kill hungry, I go the other way, trying to chase the other 2 as Vladimir and trying to do a half-head track. I then get double stunned, but manage to get my silence off, and then fear and drain to get the 3rd kill. And then I'm chasing Lux, which most people wouldn't do. I'm not really going to get it, but I hope if I can get a fear or something off. But no, in the end she escapes. And I don't really know what I'm thinking here. I don't have my ulti or anything, and I've only got 500. And a nice steal of the ghoul there.
So
anyway.
After the death cap, you want to be burning Rod of Ages, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Kind of stupid combo, if you think about it, really. But, I mean, when you're doing that good, you want that massive amount of AP just for the ulti, for the drain. I mean, AP is very important with Fiddle, especially on one-on-ones for the drain. Because you just, like you saw in Master Yi, I just took him down. I mean, even when Malphite was interrupted, I couldn't have killed him on my own, but Shen came in. But it's so important, especially when you're playing a champion without any stuns like Master Yi. There's nothing they can do, apart from run. Here, I could have done better. Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking of a different situation. Anyway, if she was braver, I could have I'm getting tongue-tied here. This is quite funny, again, because I escape, and I manage. What I do there is the whole. You use the idea of Fiddlesticks being the massive CC, but when you're carrying with him, he's a massive target as well. It's no use really trying to chase Fiddle, as he's got the fear and he can jump in bushes, silence and everything. So as I kind of be the bait, they are too focused on me and they don't pick up a kill, and my teammates get a few kills, which is always useful. Anyway, I have 2,000 gold here or something, I don't know. Which allows me to build almost Rod of Ages.
Yeah, Catalyst protects you in the blasting ones.
And I don't know what I'm doing here, I'm just divvying around looking at the items to get, I think.
Oh no, you're typing.
Yeah, anyway, that's the thing I often do. When I'm trying to type, I press G and then click to level up, and I end up pinging, and Vlad ran to the spot where I pinged, so I had to apologise for that. At bottom they're pushing hard, but I'm not going to get there. I don't have teleport or anything, so I see the minions up top, and I think I can pick up a bit of gold. Fiddlesticks, although he's a very good jungler, he's not good for killing minions. And whatever you do, do not ulti to get minions. It's a complete waste. And it's, unless there's champions there as well, it's a bit of a silly thing to do. And you're not going to die against minions because of your drain, but it's just, it's annoying really, because you're hitting them and hitting them, not doing much. And then you use a cooldown which doesn't, you use an ability which doesn't do much. I guess that was an accidental flash there.
Type flash, I do it all the time.
I tried to click defend and I clicked D and then pressed enter, which is a bit of an amateur mistake, but...
You're an amateur.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, anyway, Trimadir died there, where I could have probably helped and came in, maybe got a few kills, but I was too focused on the minions at the top. And that's a big thing when you're out of the battle for all champions. You're not sure whether to go in, or stay and clear the minions out to protect the turret. I don't know. I guess I'm more of a solo player on that sort of thing, because, I don't know. I shouldn't be, because I've got my ulti. Anyway, here I see the game for our turret big time. And I figure an ulti would be smart, but then I do it stupidly, and they see me come in and manage to escape. And that's another big thing to do with Fiddlesticks. It's the whole, this is silly as well, I chase when it's an obvious bait and die.
That was incredibly
such
stupid.
a big thing with Fiddlesticks. And it causes my team to lose a vast amount of, kills and deaths and everything. All about using your ulti at the right time. You've got to, with Fiddlesticks, people when they see you pop out of a bush will be terrified, especially when you're the carry. So maybe use that to your advantage and guess where they're going to run. So if they're sort of an equal champion to you, maybe they're going to run towards you when you do it. So maybe use a rank. But the best thing to do is cut off their escape route. That way, no matter where they go, they're going to either run into the turret or run into your ulti, which they tend to just run into the turret and then you can pick up an easy kill. Or they run into your ulti, and that's even easier. I try and pick up dragon as much as possible here, like whenever it comes along I just do it. But it's without wards, I don't know. It's not difficult to see, but I don't know. As I'm going towards it here, I realise that they're coming, and stupidly again I chase when I shouldn't chase. Although we do pick up one kill, again I die when I'm the carry, which is a stupid thing to do. It's a lot of mistakes in this, simply because I fall for bait too often, really. And I say that I always seem to be the one running into them, but that's just the whole dragon thing. If you see an enemy at dragon, especially like Lux, what you've got to think is, this person isn't going to be soloing dragon, or this person can easily solo dragon, and can I kill them, or will backup be coming on its way? You've got to kind of, I don't know, if you're going to fight one-on-one in an area where people are missing, don't tend to go near bushes, because you're going to get jumped. And if you are near bushes, try and run when they're missing, because it's just, I don't know, it's very difficult to play Fiddle 1v1 when people are missing, because people will often jump in, stun you and nuke you, and you'll often be the target of the team fights. But in team fights, you've got to let the tank initiate, make yourself unknown that you're there, like by standing in a bush or something, then ulti in. When the enemy team see you ulti, there's either two things that will happen. They'll all dive on you, or they will all run in opposite ways, or they'll all go the same way if they're stupid. And if they all dive on top of you, it's quite helpful to get a dark wind off, maybe a flash away. And then maybe they'll retarget if they don't fear anyone chasing you and drain from range hopefully. Yeah, he's a good champion. I like him a lot. As you see there, he's very helpful to silence enemies, terrify them, and then the drain is so much damage, and unless the enemy has a good stun, you're not going to use the fight. Here you see me jump in stupidly. I shouldn't have done this because the enemy team are all missing and they've just revived. However, I make an easy escape and then wait in the bush for Aurelia to follow me. I then drain her instantly, which is a stupid idea, and I should have feared, silenced, and then drained. And it's a very, very, very good technique if you're a Fiddlesticks. Go into a bush on, I don't know, half or quarter health when you're getting chased by a champion you know you can kill, but they're on more health than you. They will often fall for the trick, and especially being carried, they will be thinking it's the opportunity of a lifetime. They'll follow you in. Before they get into the bush, though, you either fear, silence, and drain, but I prefer, because I get Terrify up later game, I prefer to get to Dark Wind first, then fear and drain. See there, I jumped in. I should have let my teammates go first, but I saw them going in and thought I need to go now before the enemy team run. He's a big character to think about going in there. You will either jump in and get a really good double kill, triple kill, quadruple, penta, or single, or you jump in, get a few kills, and then just get destroyed. I mean, it's all about having the right timing and everything.
What do you think about it? That gang worked quite well, even though you did die. You managed to
my
push.
Teammate, yeah, we pushed the turret and I'm not sure if we aced them or not, but...
You did ace them.
Yeah, we did ace them. And an ace is great, especially when you and another person only wants to die on a team. I guess it just looks bad because I'm dead, really. Here I start building a Banshee's Veil because I've seemed to be the target of of everything. And I think that's a very, very good thing to have as a Fiddlesticks, because when you jump in, people see a bubble around you and go, oh, I'm not going to do anything to him, I'll focus someone else. And that's where the enemy go wrong.
Plus it's half decent health and mana as well.
Exactly. And you get a bit of magic resistance. And the enemy team have... I tend to use it for its maximum capacity, and do it whenever. Here you see me Crystal and Flash combo, which is Flash is completely necessary with Fiddlesticks. If you don't have Flash, then you don't know what you're doing with Fiddlesticks. Because you Crow Storm, and when you make a mistake like that, not a mistake, but you need that extra distance from the Crow Storm, you don't want to waste an ability that has something like 100, I don't know what its cooldown is actually, about 127 second cooldown. You don't want to waste something like that. Here I pick up a very easy kill on Lux. She wanders too far, forgets I have a fear and silence and everything, and once again I show how powerful the drain is. Here I think everyone's going to stay, but then I get chased off the top by Aurelia and Morgana. I think, yes, Morgana. I come to intercept the others, but realise that there's 3 of them, start to run back, which actually pulls Master Yi back into the fight, but he runs. This fight is very much we run, you run, and everything. Master Yi gets put down a lot, which actually puts off the enemy so much that they run out of the battle, and I don't think we get a kill. Apart from Morgana, who stays in too much. And that's one good thing about Fiddlesticks. You can, if you've run out of abilities, you can just hit Drain on, and it deals damage instantly. It doesn't build up the damage as you go, it's just instant damage over time. Not massive, but I'm doing right now around 300 damage per tick on that. That's without massive magic resistance though. And if you think about that, 300 damage straight off the second you cast it, that's enough to steal a kill or 2, I mean, which I did there. It's kind of bad.
I think the best character against Fiddlesticks would probably be Galio, just because of the high magic resist.
Yeah, I mean, if you can see yourself playing Fiddlesticks, I don't know how you can, but if you know a friend's going to play Fiddlesticks when you're versus one-on-one or something for a fun game, make sure you get Ignite, because that'll be the difference between you winning or losing. just using that ignite.
Or plays Tristana.
Yeah, or players Gangplank or any of them, stuff like that.